Alright, hi everybody, this is Derwin, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get Tobii eye tracker working in Flight Sim 2024 without that opentrack. Because I was trying to use that opentrack and my Tobii, it worked, but it was very unpredictable, and I couldn't turn it on and off, and just all kinds of things were going on with this, so I decided I couldn't even use it for my recording. But then I came across this one thing when I was trying to get my my other track IR, the one not open track, but natural point. I was trying to get that one working, but I guess that, I don't know, that doesn't work either with 2024 or even 2020. I couldn't even get it working, so I don't know if I don't know what's up with that, but maybe it's because I got a different CPU or something. I'm not sure. And maybe I don't have files installed or something, because since I put my new computer together. But anyway, that's not the point. But anyway, what I figured out was, and I was really baffled about this, and plus then I've learned how to get this thing with the video. That's CamDesk right here, CamDesk. So now I could do my videos. Before I didn't know exactly how to do that. At the point I didn't really care, but I finally learned how to do that. But you just got to go to get CamDesk for the little thing there, and that the reason I got that is because it will help when you see my eye movements, because my Tobii, I like it set up where it follows your eyes, but it's kind of tricky sometimes if it's too sensitive, because then the switches, it's hard to flick the switches. But I guess that's kind of a problem, that I was having even with the other one. But you can use it, and it works just like you did before, with this little method that some guy figured out, or somebody figured out. And this is the thing on YouTube here, configuring the Tobii eye tracker for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And here, and look, if you look here, this is these are my settings here that I have in my machine right now. And this other guy, he was explaining how to do it and how to do everything, but he was missing some really important things that that weren't that he didn't know anything about. But I went and I found the information, and this is the default settings of the old one in 2020. These are the default settings. So this is eye versus head tracking ratio, and I looked, and here this is where they have the 85 eye versus head tracking ratio. That's what the reason I'm showing this is where you have to find it in your Flight Sim 2024 plays. I'll show you the place where you get that. Well, that's well, here, this one here, this track, or not the track, but this address here. You just gotta, I'll show you how to do that, limit it. But anyway, but and then you got then eye tracking responsiveness is 50. This is where the default setting is here, 50. Then here, this one is head tracking sensitivity, pitch, and yaw. I mean, actually, these aren't I went and typed this in. And head tracking, sensitivity, pitch and yaw. So this was the default setting. But I tried to put these in it, and it doesn't work, I think, with the 2.0. So I guess you have to put the numbers in. So I guess these numbers don't work with that. This is XML, but it doesn't look like XML. I mean, it is, but it's, I don't know. I've never had it like. But anyway, it's in text. But then center stabilization. The default is 0.19. Then center stabilization, yeah, 19. That's what's here. Because I went through all these, and here you can get this link here to here. That's yeah, for the Tobii eye tracker. This one here, this link. That's this link here. Then head tracking sensitivity roll. And here, head tracking sensitivity roll. There, and then these numbers, I had it default what the default setting is, but it doesn't work when I put it in the computer. It didn't work. So I assigned non-decimals here, and then it worked. And head tracking sensitivity position is 1. And this is what was in your old or the one for 2020, you know, but it's not here. It's not in the Flight Sim 2024 right now at the present moment. But it's the same thing, except you can't change it in the game. You gotta change it in the XML code. Head tracking, auto center. Then I was reading about the, oh well, here it said you could see either 1 is yes and 0 is no. I think that's what it was saying here. Then you got a hotkey is F12. And I think that's on too. And another thing, which this link here, the default keyboards, it has the default if you go to this link here, it will go default MS keyboard shortcuts. And if you center, your default one would be F12. That you definitely need. And then to turn it on and off is Alt plus 7. This is what's in 2024. The default ones. Alt plus 7 on or off. But anyway, here, and so, and then another thing I would like to say is make a backup of the file when I show you where it is, because I was changing some stuff in it, and all of a sudden it stopped working on me, and so I'm like, oh, geez, I screwed it up. And that could be, you know, a very not good thing, you know, if you screwed up the file that it's in. If you're, you know, I know XML. Now this is in text, but if you're doing an XML, the thing I learned in XML, if you misplace one little thing, I mean, you can type a whole bunch of stuff in there. But if you misplace like one of these colon thing or these comma things here, if you misplace one of those, or if one's not there, it won't work. You know, so I mean, and you probably couldn't even do this here if you you know, you got to have it in things. The XML has got to be pretty it's pretty sensitive to things that aren't supposed to be there. I mean, it's sensitive to decoding. Like if one of these was off, it would not work. I mean, if you forgot one of these things, for sure it wouldn't work. You know, so make a backup of it. That's what I did. I made this is my one that I got that's working now on my machine. Then I made a backup of that, and then I made a second backup of it just in case also. But I will go through and show you guys where the thing is. And so the first thing that the guy was telling you in this one here is you go to this here. Go to this PC, program files, x86, opentrack modules, and change this. So here, x86, then opentrack, then modules. And this is what you got to change, because what that one guy was saying is that you have to change it to not read this file. So he did it as temp. He just put this as temp because this is the file here. It's not temp, but that's the name of it. The name of it's in this path right here. But put temp there or any other name that you want to, so that Windows will not read it. Then you have to do that, otherwise the Tobii Track IR won't work. Okay, and then the other path to this right here, BC, see if I remember, Donald Derwin, and AppData, local, packages, the same, you know, the same thing which your default place would be. I'm sure you guys figured that out, maybe, most likely. And then so the flight simulator, this one is here. Then the limitless is here. Then SystemAppData, then WGS. Then there. Alright, everybody, I'm back. I was interrupted. So I'll continue on. So the name that you changed before with this, when you change the name of this, it will trigger a change in your path of the of this file here. So whatever date that you changed it, you made the change here, it will make a change date and time that you changed the thing. And mine was 12/8, 6:47 a.m. And so then, but this is the file that you're looking for here. But if you don't know which file it is, this will trigger a thing, which would most like, I'm sure it's this one. Then it will trigger that thing, and then actually I think this is already open. Yeah, but this is the path to it. Then so in other words, this is what's it's in the machine. It's this. These are my actual numbers, but my notepad. Oh, geez. Oh, this is not good here. Okay. When you have it in your path here, you know, the path that you got it here, then this is what it's reading in the machine here. Okay, now this is in my notepad. This is, so I went and typed, like I said, I went and typed this in myself. Right here and right here, so that this is basically what I was showing before. Which is here. But they will not show in the machine here. I mean, you could type them in there if you know, if you knew the XML code and that, but I suggest just probably not do that. But there is a way to do that in there. But with XML, but it's kind of hard to put all that stuff in. You don't need to. But this is, and then these, I put these things at the asterisks. So this is pitch and yaw. Then this is sensitivity roll. Then this is sensitivity position. Those I put there because those are kind of important ones. And in my machine, and I would like to explain the one thing which I don't know if some people don't like that, some people like it, but they have, like, you know at the Tobii eye tracker, they have that bubble where you, like, whereas you can see where you're looking at the screen. It's Tobii eye tracker. And so the eye versus head tracking ratio. Now this one, I have my settings in my machine. This is the default one, so I have it a little bit more sensitive, for the eye tracking versus the head tracking, because the thing I like about that is I mean, at first I kind of maybe didn't like it, but after a while I kind of like it, because you can just move your eyes. I mean, I have it less sensitive here than I used to have it. But you can move your eyes, and your eyes will just track where you want to go. I mean, so if you want to looking for a switch or something, your eyes will just move the thing, and it'll go where you want to go. But the trouble with that is when you're trying to hit a switch, it like moves on you, and it's very, very, very hard. I mean, very I don't know, monotonous to try to flick a switch, and you can't hit it because it's moving around, with your eye, because it don't get the direct center there. And then so that's where a lot of people, I think, probably put this to a like if you want it more sensitive, it would be 65, and if you want it less sensitive, you would put up to 85, because this is the default setting. Mine, I put it down to 65. Then but you guys can take my settings here and try it. Then so axis 50, and then I was thinking with this roll one, sensitivity roll, it was at, I put mine at 50 right here, but I was thinking maybe I should jump that up to 75, but at the present moment I haven't tried that yet. But and then this is it's either on or off. With the one, that's what I think they were explaining here. It's either, it says with this on setting is represented by a slider with a 0 or a 1. So that's why I just put it at 1. But I'm not really totally sure about that. But I mean, I never tried to put it up to a higher number, so I don't know. But if you want to try it, for my settings, but you can see, and that's kind of why I got this thing up here. So you can see where my eyes are going. Like in my video, I made a video of my flight when I was doing it, which is going to play after this video. And then you'll be able to see that, I'm moving my eyes a little bit. Well, yeah, I suppose you really can't tell. But my eyes kind of lead, the way I'm looking, and I think that helps. As long as it's not overly done. But if it's overly done, it's way too sensitive, then like I said, you're going to have trouble with the switches. Like I think, like even me, some people would put it at 0. But then you have no eye tracking whatsoever. But then the switches are real easy to get at. They don't move around. And which could be some very troublesome, which it is. But you can adjust that setting to where you like. Then the ones that are important is the pitch and the yaw. Here, that's why I got those asterisks. Then sensitivity roll, and then sensitivity position. But you can look in the video. In the flight, I just did a touch and go circuit. Then you can kind of see. I guess you can't really see my eyes, but you can kind of just tell how I'm looking and stuff. And then another thing too is with that, if you're doing that, you have to map the key, or it's the F12. You got to map that. I mean, I have like it's the F12 center key. Like, that would be hard to go at. That's like, that would be like way over here on my keyboard. And so I mapped it to this button here. So the center key, to that one, that's easy to get at, because when I have this over here like that, I can, I could feel where that corner is. I could feel it. Oh, here, I should probably just turn on the light here. But I can feel where that key is, because I can feel the edge here, so I don't have to look. So all I do is I know my keyboard is, and I just click it right here. Then when I was doing the other the DC6 with PMDG, I had always had to press the F1 key for the thrust reverser, because it would never I don't have a detent, in this one. So then I was always looking for the F1 key. So I'm like, how the heck am I supposed to find that key? And I can't find the key. And so I went and I just made a little tape thing. I taped it here. I don't know if you can, just like the size of a tampon, you know. I just put a piece of, so I can, so when I'm, I don't know if you can see that here, but the little thing there, it's just a little tape. And then so when I'm, so I could just feel where this is, so I can, you know, run my hand across here, choose, and like, and I found this nice too, because when I want to hit the escape key, I can just feel here, and I feel the top key, I feel where that is. There's my escape key, and then there's my F1 key. So I could just feel, because instead of physically looking, because if I physically look, the camera is going to follow my eyes, and then you don't want to see me go and hit this key right here. Like it's like it's to get rid of the reverse thrust. You gotta press F1, you know. And then so I could do this here without my eye, without the cameras following my eyes here. You know what I mean? So I just feel where that is, and I know where the F1 key is, you know. So that I learned from the PMDG one, and with the DC6. That was really helpful. I could not. It took me a while before I could figure out how to do that. But then the space bar. You know, this is another one. You know, the center key is there. And then the space bar is to turn it on and off. You know, by hitting this, the space bar, that is the Alt 7 key. The default center, Alt plus F7. So this one I got to my my space bar, because when you're in the flight simulator, and then so you just turn it on and off with this, you know, because otherwise it's going to follow your eyes. So if you don't want to follow your eyes, so like if you're taxiing down the runway and then you want to look at something that you don't want the camera to track, like then you hit the space bar, then shut it off. Then so that's really helpful. That you know, to be able to turn it on and off, you know, because that way the eye tracking won't track where you're looking, you know. And so that's why I do that. You see me doing that in the video, you know, and that's why I got this here, because then you can see what I'm doing here in my flight simulator. But anyway, yeah, so that's about it here that I can think of. And then so you guys watch the video, and then just, oh, and if you want to get all the links for this, I got all the links here. Well, this is the default one here. Then this is the keyboards here. This is the address here. And then that's for that. Then this is the link for that. And it's all right here too. But this is all the default settings here. These are the defaults right here. And this, I typed this in. You might want to save this. Then this BC local, and then this is the path. For the first thing you have to change in the opentrack. Then this is the path for the other one. For this one, for the XML there. Then the configuring the eye tracker, that's that one. And settings. Alright. So anyway, alright. So that's about all I wanted to cover here, and then you guys can watch my touch and go. And talk to you later. I gotta take my son to school. I forgot. Okay, catch y'all later. Okay, bye. So this is my new setup. Okay, and I'm recording. I'm a happy, happy, happy camper. We will see. Okay, here we go. Now this, I noticed my procedure has to be followed. If it doesn't follow, it'll crash. Look at the wings move. That's pretty cool. Alright, now I want to be ready to fly. Going to Bodo. Oh, what? Departure, Bodo. 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 Bodo? Runway 7. I noticed it doesn't put me there. On here, look at this. That is so cool. Cool, huh? Cool. the heck? I think this is working. So far, so good, eh?
Speed 100. Speed. 50. 40.
All right.